Cops often walk into situations with an inflated sense of authority.
For what?
You don't have the right to run this.
I got my rights to do anything I want to do. I'm a police officer.
You can't run.
But today, we're watching a few who learned the hard way that they're not above the law.
So this is legal to block a whole road? For what? So what is this?
From entitled behavior.
The next time you do it again,
okay.
you're getting okay, what? You gonna let me finish? Stop interrupting me.
To full-blown misconduct.
I'm gonna detain you for right now, okay? Let me get every form that's set on the ground so we don't break it, all right? Ambulance training? Everything's gonna be good. Don't worry about it, all right?
Let's dive into these moments where cocky officers get what they deserve. First up, we've got an NYPD officer who stops an Uber driver and proceeds to harass him, throwing in racism for good measure.
It's not your fault. Listen, it's not your fault. It's, this guy's just a...
Yeah.
to put it mildly. I mean, you shouldn't be slamming your car. Or he shouldn't be slamming your car door. He shouldn't be throwing things around. He doesn't have a right to open your door. Like, he's...
I don't think he could have really arrested you. I don't
You weren't under arrest. I think he's just on a power trip right now.
Yeah.
Because you honked at him.
Because you honked. Because he didn't have a blinker on.
No.
I mean, if you're gonna park, you're supposed to put your blinker on. That's the way this works.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I know.
Yeah, but you know, I would
know.
just not say anything.
Don't say anything.
Just
You're gonna
quiet. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. That's it.
Now let me tell you something. The next time you do it again,
okay.
you're getting okay, what? You gonna let me finish? Stop interrupting me.
Okay. Apologize. I'm sorry.
Well, who do you think you're talking to here?
Sir, I'm not saying nothing. I said
No, every time I open my mouth, you have something to say. When you're driving up my ass when I'm trying to park the car, and then you have to do something with your hands.
Sir, I just say...
I don't care what you have to say.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Yeah, I understand.
People are allowed to park in this car, park their cars on the side of the street without your interference. And then your opinion about what's going on. Okay? Especially when the person you're doing it to are the police.
Okay, sir. I apologize.
I don't know where you're coming from or where you think you're appropriate in doing that. It's not the way it works. How long have you been in this country?
Almost 2 years.
Almost how long?
2 years.
2 years. I got news for you, and use this lesson. Remember this in the future. Don't ever do that again.
Okay.
The only reason you're not in handcuffs going to jail and getting summonses in the precinct is because I have things to do.
Okay.
That's the only reason that's not happening. Because this isn't important enough for me. You're not important enough. Don't ever do that again. Are you a fare?
Yes.
You're a fare.
Yes.
And this guy is taking time out of your day for his vehicle and traffic violations.
Sure.
Thank you. Can you take that plate number, please?
I have his plate.
Okay, thank you so much.
But karma came knocking not long after. A news article reported that the officer was stripped of his badge and gun, reassigned to desk duty, and eventually transferred out of his elite unit. Next, this woman is not letting anyone, not even the police, block her from getting to her pregnant friend in labor.
Numbers. I want to know what the emergency is. Yeah? I want names and badge numbers. Why are you blocking off a whole road? There's a pregnant woman. What's your name and badge number? What's yours? So this is legal to block a whole road? For what? So what is this? Yeah, then move. Then move. Get off the road. You have no right to block a whole road. Tyrants. Get out of here. Bunch of clowns in costumes.
Talk about standing your ground for the right reason.
Why I'm pulling you over. I guess y'all were, well, that's my chief of police right there. He saw y'all go around traffic. He was trying to figure out who y'all are with or what was going on.
Okay.
So he called out on the radio and asked for a marked unit, and that's why I got you pulled over.
What are you doing with all these red lights? Sorry? Why all this emergency lights? And did I see you using emergency lights to pull out into traffic on Lake Equus Drive?
Who do you work for? This is my company. I'm an off-duty hero operator. This is my company.
Okay.
Yeah, I do criminal details. Yeah.
So you look like me, you're impersonating a police officer.
Here we have a retired officer driving around with flashing cruiser lights, wearing an outfit suspiciously close to an official uniform.
All right, Mr. Mackey, there's your ID back.
Thank you.
Look, given with all the light and permit and stuff that I'm seeing, I'm just going to assume everything's properly permitted and stuff for the vehicle.
It is, sir.
That said, with what my chief's observation, you know, the use of those are for strictly business purposes. You
No,
can't
you're right.
you can't be using it to pull into traffic, okay?
Yes, sir.
So I am going to issue a citation for unlawful operation for emergency vehicle, okay? Just here.
I know, let me just talk to Chief real quick before, because I'm telling you how it's going to work. Even though I'm doing this on my private side, once I get this ticket, G-Dot is going to ground me again. I'm going to get grounded. And that's why I don't interfere my personal business with G-Dot. Anytime they run a driver's license number, I'm going to get grounded. I ask the chief, please.
I hear, but you have to understand that this whole scenario is a big issue for us too, because the uniform and lights and all that. This is when it gets.
The thing is, this is my company. I run my company respectfully. Okay. Because I deal with high clients. This is my uniform. Not no me say officer, nothing. This is my uniform.
I got you.
You understand? But please, I just want to talk to the chief. I know you're going to still do your job. I mean no harm. You can check me. My badge number is 440 the express lanes.
Just hear me out.
I don't want to get grounded.
If the chief wants to argue, that's fine, but this is going to stand, all right? Just let me explain this. What I need you to do is sign here at the X. Signing is not an admission.
I know the routines.
All right.
I'm a former police in the Bahamas. I know.
Okay. Do you need a pen? There you go.
Sir, please, if I could.
Everything. I point out to everyone else, auto-generated court date right now is showing for the 18th of August at 9 a.m. at our court. The address is right there on the back of your copy. This phone number right here is to the court services. It takes about 3 to 5 business days for the citation. Give them a call and they'll explain everything to you.
Okay.
Do you have any further?
Do I have to attend the court or I just can pay it because I really...
Once you contact that number, they'll tell you all your options if you can just pay it outright, and they'll explain your payment problems.
Turns out he was impersonating an officer and was arrested 2 days later. Justice served.
For what?
Because I told you to.
This next stop begins with a cop pulling someone over simply because they looked suspicious.
You haven't have a reason, sir. You didn't pull me over. But you didn't pull me over.
Get the license out, or I'll hit for a backup, and I'll take you out of the car. Get your driver's license.
Call your supervisor, sir.
Get your driver's license out right now.
Call your supervisor.
Please call your supervisor, because
you're
not pulling me over, neither.
You get your driver's license out right now. Show me ID.
Call your supervisor.
What do you need my ID for, sir?
Well, because you want to run your mouth to me.
No, because you was looking at my license plate. For what?
Exactly.
For what?
You don't have the right to run this.
I got my rights to do anything I want to do. I'm a police officer.
You can't run
that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything.
I'll pull you over and I'll tow your car.
You see, he said.
Driver's license out.
So he's not getting a supervisor. We requested a supervisor.
I don't mind showing you my driver's license, but what is your reason that you're asking?
Because.
Why?
Because you're acting suspicious.
About what? We was in there shopping.
I said, show me your driver's license.
What is the suspicion, sir?
Get your driver's license out.
You can't
Just
state
show
the
me your
suspicion.
driver's license. That's all I want to see.
You're not explaining to me. You didn't pull
I'm
me over.
explaining to
You jumped out your car and asked me, did I want to?
Investigation.
What are you investigating?
Look,
You
get
just
your
see me in there
driver's
shopping.
license
I paid. I paid for everything that I bought.
Get your driver's license out.
Sir,
Show me your driver's license. If you don't got no warrants or nothing, you're gone. I don't have no problem.
What is the reason that you're stopping me?
I'm not going to argue with you no more.
I'm not arguing. I'm trying to understand something.
What's your name, officer? That's all I want. Because we're following.
Show me your driver's license and you can go.
We asked for a supervisor. You denied us that.
I'm not going to get a supervisor.
I'm asking for your name.
Off-duty employment.
You're off duty?
Exactly. Off-duty employment.
If you're off duty, then why are you stopping people?
I'm stopping you because you're suspicious.
Why are we suspicious?
Well, what'd you come back around for?
Because I want to know
No, you jumped out of the car on us because we looked at you.
Because I don't know what you guys are doing. Now show me your.
You don't know what we're doing. You just seen us shopping.
Show me your driver's license.
You don't look. You see all these bags in the back of the car? We just came out of the store seeing you, so you know what we're doing.
Then another officer shows up, and things escalate fast.
You know what was going on because I know he couldn't really
articulate what he was trying to say.
Yeah, as far as I know, based upon what happened, I don't think either of us have any reasonable suspicion to believe that there's a crime taking place.
Right.
It says there's no reason for a traffic stop at this point.
Right.
So there's no legal requirement for you to identify yourself to an officer at that point. So if you don't want to give him ID, then you don't have to give him ID at that point.
And we tried to be calm and talk to him like that, and he just, I don't have to tell you anything. Leaning in the car, spitting all in the car. He's just, I don't know if he's having a bad day. His wife left him. I don't know.
Could be.
I don't know.
Your guess is as good as mine.
But hey, man, I appreciate you,
as far as
boss.
I'm concerned, you guys are good to go.
Yes, sir.
Take care, all right?
Appreciate it.
Eventually, the officer involved was removed from duty.
Put the phone down now! Sit!
This is one of the most disturbing. An officer points a gun at a 10-year-old boy and handcuffs him.
Hands! Put the phone down now! Sit!
Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Put the phone down. Stand up, okay? Stand up. You're good. Stand up. I got you. Hey, you're good. You're good. All right. Stand up. I got you. You're gonna be okay. Stand up. I got you. I'm gonna detain you for right now, okay? Let me get every phone. I'm gonna set it on the ground so we don't break it. All right?
I didn't run from you. I didn't run from you.
Are you okay? It's fine. These come off just as easy. All right? Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Sorry, 9, we got two detained, car secure.
Can you put him up?
Two detained, 1534.
Is there anything in Fox we need to know about?
No, nothing.
All right.
Here, you can check.
You're okay, all right?
Be a temp tag, Charles.
Who's in the car with you?
My
It's your dad? Okay. Do you know why he took off running? You know why he took off running?
No.
You got it, I can't breathe. I'm fucking getting off. All right, he's gonna be okay too. Don't worry about it. All right. You're okay. Everything's gonna be fine.
Stop pulling away from me. Stop moving. Oh. Wow. Stop. Where's the sergeant? Stop. Get off of me, dude. Stop.
I'm gonna pull your mask up, okay? You're okay? You're not hurt at all?
No.
On the ambulance training?
I'm scared.
Everything's gonna be good. Don't worry about it. All right.
For units out on James L, we're gonna take the patch off and interrupt 1 in Metro East. The detail will be on.
The boy's father arrives and sees the horrifying scene, and he doesn't hold back.
Yep, we'll let you make some phone calls in your sleep. Okay. He's okay. He's okay. He's all right. Here, do me a favor. Let's go over to the side of the car, okay? You're good. You're good. Where's your mom at?
He's at home.
Okay. All right.
Why y'all got my son in handcuffs, bro?
Here, let's go over to my car. We'll get you out of those handcuffs, all right?
Take him out of handcuffs.
Okay. I was actually just taking him over to the car to do it. All right, you're good. Do you want to call your mom?
Yeah.
All right, we can call your mom.
You want to have a seat right there on the curb?
Go and sit on the curb, all right?
Right there.
You're good. You can stand. You can sit. It's up to you. I get it.
Hello?
Yes.
You don't have to come back.
I gotta come pick you
I don't know.
What is it? Huron Street?
Here on
The
Street?
Kroger on Huron Street in 94.
12 on here on Street 94.
What do you mean? What's going on?
My dad got pulled over.
Oh my. I'm on my way. I'm coming from here.
Months later, the officer was hit with a $400,000 lawsuit for emotional trauma and unlawful restraint of the child. Finally, a Texas Ranger pulls a gun during a road rage encounter. An outrageous abuse of power.
White pickup truck, and the guy's wearing a suit, and he brake checked me, and I went around him on the right side, gave him the finger, and he turned all these lights and sirens on.
I want the director of DPS down here to talk to this guy. He deserve to be doing that. And then when I ask him who he is, all I see is a gun shaking, and I'm like this.
So what happened? He flies around me real fast. Okay. Shoots me the bird. Okay. And this southwest my truck. Get out of the truck. I demand to get out. Okay. He puts the car in reverse. I draw my gun.
But what sealed the case? A crucial piece of evidence caught only on a 911 call, proving the Ranger did draw his weapon.
He's getting out of the car now. He's got his gun drawn, and he has no badge. What the What are you doing?
This might need to get somebody there. The with a gun.
Are you crazy?
It's suspicious.
Who the are you? State trooper. I'm a situation. Get out of your car.
Tell me what you want done. Man, I want him cited, but there's nothing good to cite for. Precisely. Yeah. Good citing for. Yeah. You know, he didn't strike my vehicle. I took a little base back to missing. Okay. Did he cross the center line when he did that? I don't think he did, no. Okay. What point did you realize that this guy was an officer?
When he was right next to my window with his gun in my face. And I said, are you crazy? Who are you? Okay. And he said, oh, the DPS Ranger. And I'm like...
The DPS confirmed the Ranger was dealt with internally, though they refused to comment further. So no matter how shiny the badge or how loud the voice, authority doesn't mean immunity. From entitled officers getting humbled,
Got my rights to do anything I want to do. I'm a police officer.
to serious abuses of power being exposed,
To the street without your interference. And then your opinion about what's going on. Okay? Especially when the person you're doing it to are the police.
each of these clips proves that karma has no patience for misconduct. In a world where too many people get away with too much for too long, it's moments like these that remind us how vital accountability really is. Whether it's an everyday citizen standing their ground,
Yeah? I want names and badge numbers. Why are you blocking off a whole road? There's a pregnant woman. What's your name and badge number?
a suspect being caught in real time,
Hey, guys, come on! Keep going! I mean, you guys can
or a so-called law enforcer facing justice. These stories are a powerful wake-up call. If you appreciated this look into the reality behind the badge, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more breakdowns of real-life justice and eye-opening encounters. And if you've ever had your own run-in with power gone wrong or right, share it in the comments below. Until next time, keep your cameras rolling, your minds open, and remember, the truth always comes out.